Hello and welcome back to another video. Today here back on the Crew Motorfest again to take a look at the final two year one pass vehicles, which are this Toyota 2000 GT, which is beautiful, and the BMW M3 Sport Evo, which is, there's no other way of putting it, an icon. This being the Crew though, the most important thing about these two new cars is the customization. So let's get straight into seeing what options we can put on the car. I'm kind of thinking that for the Toyota I'm going to keep it fairly stock so as not to ruin such a beautiful car, and then when we get to the BMW we might go a bit more insane. Let's start with the colours. So there's earwax, green, I'll tell you what actually, the blue. I think it's got to be the blue. I might change this after I've done the visuals. Let's quickly speed through these and see what we want to do. So we've got a matte black hood, not carbon fibre. We've got more matte blackened vents. We've got that, and we've got. Do you know what? No, I don't want to ruin it. That's a bit more subtle, the black brown there, but I don't know why I would do that. Body colour's quite nice. Okay, we might end up going with something like that. Not something like that though. Ooh, I like the spotlights. Okay, that's a sort of realistic modification, I would have said. So maybe we go with the spots. There's so many options. I'm gonna have to. Oh, is that de-bumpered? Maybe that with the body colour. But I think maybe I'm gonna have to go back to the other spotlights. These ones. Yes. Lovely. Front fender. Okay, it adds vents. But I thought that was actually a storage thing in there, so if you do that, you're ruining it. Oh, wow. Wide body, no. Okay, that's kind of... That's subtle enough, just so that I've done some kind of mod. Yeah, I don't mind that. I'll leave the calipers alone, because you can't really see them through the wheels. Side mirrors are currently black. Okay, you can make them more racing-y. That just makes the top bit black as well. I don't want to change those. Oh, wow. Okay, that's quite cool. But I'm going to have to do that to match the front, I think. Okay, that is also very cool. Because actually putting a wing on it feels a bit... especially that style. Yeah, let's just go with the boot latches. Rear bumper, okay, that's just darkening the lights. Which looks a bit horrible. Oh, that gets rid of those silly bits of bumper, although it looks a bit blank without it. Okay. That I actually quite like, with the mad offset exhaust. These are... What's the difference between that and the other one then? What's the difference between that and that? Dark lights? No, because there was one without. Oh no, it's just dark lights. This is the problem with the Crew customization. You have to keep scrolling back through to see... Again, just so that we've made some kind of mod. Let's go with that. The interior, given it's blue outside, should... maybe be blue? Perfect. It's kind of cool. It's not quite as subtle as I was expecting it to end up, but I quite like the spotlights. The wide body is quite a subtle one, and what I've done at the back is fit well, apart from the exhaust. Oh, interesting, you can only do horns and audio. You can't actually put, like, vanity items on it. So, as it turns out, I've not done anywhere near enough Street Tier 1 stuff to have enough 600 rated performance parts to make this Toyota up to 600, so we're gonna have to make do with its stock, I think, just looking modified. I don't know why, and I don't know if it's bad, but I absolutely love that exhaust. It's just huge cannon on the back of the car. It's like a tin. What a beautiful car, though, even with my slightly overdone modifications, although you saw what options were available. I could have gone so much more extreme and... Ow. That's a dodge. Despite not being upgraded in terms of performance, it's actually not bad. Especially with a bit of boost. Look at that. I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing, though. I've not got enough parts to upgrade this as well as... Well, I don't think I've got any fully upgraded Street Tier 1 cars, actually. I have a few Street Tier 2, but... Because the only thing I tend to use cars for is the Grand Race. You don't actually really need to upgrade all that much, really. Anyway. Stunning first of two final Year 1 pass cars. Let's go a bit mad with the BMW now. Right. Customize. Straight into it. What colour should we go with? Okay, we can go with black with the red accent or red with the black. Right. Let's go red. Why not? Right, let's go a bit more insane with this. Carbon fibre. Vents. It's going to turn into a DTM car, isn't it? Wow. Yeah, I'm not going to go carbon, but let's put massive vents in it. Oh, yellow headlights. Yes. Or headlights behind a grille. No, it's got to be the yellows. Yellows with splitter, potentially? Are there any other... No. I actually prefer that to that, I think. That's also quite good. No, I think that's a bit too much. That one. Yes. Wider, but I like how subtle that is. It's almost more subtle than standard, because you lose the silly side indicator things. That is actually quite nice. Leave those alone, leave those alone. Oh yes, full-on race car mirrors. Yes. Sure, why not? Wider rear fenders as well. Rear wing. Oh, it removes the lip. Right, yeah. That makes it a bit bigger. That is ridiculous. That is very ridiculous. And that's just hideous. Let's go with the bigger kind of version of the standard one. Rear bumper. Dark lights? No. That looks a bit horrible. On standard lights, I quite like the quad exhausts. Oh wow. Big diffuser, yes. That's kind of what I've got at the front, but I like the quads, so potentially that one. Or... no. Yeah, I think that one. Either that or the normal quad exhausts. I actually prefer that. It's slightly more subtle. Should I go white interior against the red, or should we go red? Let's go red. That one, or... I think that. Yes. Oh, I love the angled center console. That's so cool. That looks amazing. Right, can we do vanities on this? We can, so I can have the red tyres. Well, not red tyres, but let's go with the normal sort of boost. Are any of these? There are some good red ones, but red and yellow. Maybe that. Leave the windows, otherwise I can't see that lovely interior. Oh wow, I actually have one of these now. I don't know why I'd put an American dash thing on a BMW though, so let's leave that. And as with the Toyota, there's not really any point doing upgrades, because, yeah. This is actually my favourite thing to do in Motorfest, is just modify cars. Because there is some quite insane visual customization. You can have quite a lot of fun either making something quite mad, or you could also put more subtle stuff on, but that's kind of all I do now, because the Grand Race is fun, yeah, but the playlists, I still haven't done all of them. But yeah, I'm kind of not inspired to. Grand Race is fun every now and then. But really, at this stage in the game's life, now that it's been out a while, coming on every time there's a few new cars to modify them is mostly what I'm going to be doing, probably. Although I'm not sure how many more new cars there's going to be now. Year 1 passes. Expired. Really enjoyed doing the Audi and the Mustang the other day. That's why I've kind of come back again and looked at these two sooner after they were added than I did with those, but still a little bit late. Anyway, we'll see. I'm looking forward to when the new island comes, whenever that is. Because that will get some new life into this game, I think. Which would be good, because I do quite like Motorfest when I do play. And that is going to do it for today's video, taking a very first look at the final 2 Year 1 Pass vehicles here on the Crew Motorfest, the Toyota 2000 GT, and of course the BMW M3 Sport Evo. Both incredibly cool additions to the game, particularly like that beautiful Toyota, but with the mods I think the BMW looks pretty good as well. Both, as ever in the Crew Motorfest, have some incredible visual customization options, lots and lots of different combinations you could do with either of these. But I rather like how they've turned out. The problem, as ever with this game though, is now that I've done that, I'm not really sure what I'm going to use either of them for, other than just nice cars to hop in and drive every now and then. But anyway, I very much look forward to seeing what else comes to this game, as well of course as that new island that's coming soon. Can't wait to check that out when it's added. As ever though, do let me know your thoughts on these 2 final Year 1 Pass vehicles here on the Crew Motorfest, and what you're thinking of this game as a whole now that it's been out for almost a year. For today's video though, that is going to be all, so thank you very much for watching, and I will be back with the next one very soon.